A shadow war is brewing between Israel and Iran, and it's threatening to spill into a full-blown conflict that could engulf the entire Middle East. So let's break down exactly what's happening, why it matters, and what it means for the future. First, let's get the basics. Things kicked off with massive anti-government protests in Iran. We're talking the biggest in over a decade, with people taking to the streets over economic issues, political reform, and dissatisfaction with the country's leadership. The unrest has put the Iranian regime on the defensive. Then enter Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who has been using the chaos to launch a public campaign against Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei. Now, this isn't your typical diplomatic spat. It's a clear message from Israel that if Iran keeps up with the aggression, Israel will take action. They've even hinted that they won't rule out targeting Khamenei himself. Meanwhile, on the northern borders, things are heating up as well. Reports from various intelligence agencies and media outlets have revealed that Hezbollah, a powerful Iran-backed group based in Lebanon, has moved over 100,000 fighters to the border with Israel. To make things even more alarming, they've been holding military exercises simulating an invasion into Israeli territory. Now, you might be wondering, why does any of this matter? Well, it's not just about the Middle East. As we've seen before, conflicts in this region have a way of spilling over and affecting the whole world. For example, the ongoing war in Yemen has led to one of the world's largest humanitarian crises, and in Syria it's caused a refugee crisis that has impacted neighboring countries and European nations. Plus, Iran is a major player in the global oil market. Any disruption in the supply could affect energy prices worldwide. So how did we get here? Let's zoom out for a minute. The situation today is the result of decades of complex conflicts and tensions in the region. At the heart of it all is the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. But it's also a mix of religious differences, geopolitical rivalries, and a struggle for power and resources. It's a powder keg waiting to go off. Here's what makes this situation especially dangerous. Unlike past standoffs, this time things are different. First off, the behavior of Israel and Iran. Both sides have taken a hard line and neither seems willing to back down. Israel has shown a willingness to use force to protect its interests, like in last year's war in Gaza, and Iran's leaders have been defiant in the face of international pressure. Second, the involvement of non-state actors like Hezbollah. These groups operate with less restraint than national governments, and they play a big role in the conflict. Finally, the presence of advanced weaponry. Both Israel and Iran have acquired new and sophisticated weapons systems in recent years, raising the stakes and potential for damage. So where do we go from here? Predicting the future is always a challenge, especially in a region as volatile as the Middle East. Some believe that the current crisis will lead to a wider conflict. They argue that Israel's actions against Iran will trigger a response from Hezbollah, potentially drawing in other regional powers and sparking a full-scale war. Others think that the crisis will subside without major hostilities. They point to the complex web of alliances and interests in the region that make a large-scale conflict too risky for all sides involved. What should you take away from all this? First, pay attention to the Middle East. Even if you don't live there, what happens in this region affects all of us. Stay informed, not just about the headlines, but also about the underlying causes of the conflict. Second, recognize the complexity. There are no simple answers or bad guys. Each side has legitimate grievances and security concerns. Look beyond the stereotypes and try to understand the perspectives of all involved. Finally, engage in thoughtful discussions. Share your opinions, but also listen to others and learn from their experiences. By doing so, you'll gain a deeper understanding of the challenges and complexities of our interconnected world. That's it for now. Thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with our latest content. Until next time.